In today's session, we'll learn the basics of Amazon EC2. It is one of the most important AWS services. This is session 1 of our series. Let's get started.
Welcome to CloudForce Training Institute. Today we will discuss about what is EC2. Okay, what is the main components about EC2 as well we will go and discuss. But before going to discuss about what is EC2, you should know what is server. A server is nothing but the computer that listens the request from clients. Okay, so the server has inbuilt CPU, memory, storage, and etc. Consider your system, your computer as a one server. So your computer has CPU, memory, storage, OS, everything we have ready in place. Okay, so same kind of, if the application needs to run, the server is very required. You have to launch on the server. Okay, so for example, I'm taking Flipkart as an example. Okay, so I'm taking one server here. Okay, this is a server. This is server. Okay, it has all CPU, memory, storage, whatever, and I'm installing one OS on top of it. Okay, on top of it I'm installing the OS. Okay, so OS is nothing but either Linux, Windows, or maybe Mac, whatever. So based on our requirement we are taking. So on top of this OS I'm installing Flipkart application. Okay, I'm launching my Flipkart application. The Flipkart application may be developed by either Java, Python, or maybe other programming languages. Okay, so Flipkart is installed on the server. So whenever you hit the flipkart.com, the request will go to like this. So request will go to like this. So request will go to like this. Okay, so like this, the request will go to like. When it comes to AWS Cloud, server represents the EC2 machine. Okay, also called as EC2 instance. Both are same only. Okay, EC2 is nothing but Elastic Compute Cloud. So in earlier 90s, we have a physical servers. So physical servers, we need to buy it first. Okay, like this. If you see this diagram, you will come to know. So first we are buying the server, then we are installing the OS, then we are launching the application. Okay, like this. So this server is only for this application only. So other applications can't use. So there is one more server, like server type is nothing but virtual server. Okay, there we can also share the CPUs, RAM, and storages. That we will see in the Docker class. Okay, so we have two types of servers. Okay, one is physical servers and virtual servers. So in the cloud concept, there is no physical servers, only virtual servers we are using. So Amazon is providing the what are the requirement for the server, like CPU, memory, OS, everything in one place and managed by the AWS. So what is EC2? Elastic Compute Cloud. So it is a web service that provided by the AWS to create and manage the servers, nothing but virtual servers. Okay, so as I said, EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud. What it means? Elastic means flexible. So with EC2, you can increase CPU, RAM, memory, like this. So you can scale up and scale down based on your requirement Okay, like this. And compute means power of the server, means it has CPU, nothing but the processors, and RAM, nothing but the memory, and operating system, nothing but OS. Okay, or Amazon Linux machine, I can say. Sorry, Amazon machine image, and networking, and cloud. Cloud means the server where it is hosted. That means AWS, the data center. Okay, it is hosted on AWS cloud. So in my previous video, I have shown you how to launch EC2 mission. You can go to my YouTube channel and go to the playlist related to AWS, and this is a first video.
Hello all, welcome.
How to launch EC2 mission. You can go through this one. Okay, so now we will see what are the prerequisites and important things and other uh, things while launching the EC2 instance. We will see. Okay, what are the options it will ask. So everything we will see one by one. Okay, so whenever you log into the AWS console, search EC2 mission, EC2. So it will go to the dashboard. Okay, so make sure or you remember where you are launching the server, the region you have to remember. I'll let you know what is the region, what is availability zone, everything in the VPC classes. Okay, so once you come to the EC2 dashboard, you have an options EC2 instances, instance types. These are all we will see one by one also. Okay, so first click here for the launch instance. Okay, so get started. So generally don't ask these things. Okay, name. So you should provide the name. Okay, like test mission, something whatever based on your naming convention, you can give it test-1 something. So and OS, it's a Amazon mission image. It's nothing but the OS. Okay, these are the OSs available in the AWS, like Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE Linux, and Debian. Okay, so these are the most commonly using OSs. These are managed by the AWS. Okay, you can also see some more AMIs that includes markets like people like us. Okay, public. So they can create their own images and then they can send to the accounts. Okay, those are also available. You can see here. So these are all pushed by some people. Okay, so like this they have developed it, but most of the companies they don't use public related marketplace related um, AMIs. Okay, so mostly they will use the OS provided by the Amazon itself, or else they will create by their own. Okay, now Amazon mission image. Okay, so once you select the Amazon mission image, you can see the architecture. Okay, so if it is 64-bit 86 or related whatever based on requirement, we are going to select our architect Windows mission, sorry, architect server. Okay, so this is AMI ID and username. So while launching the while connecting the server, we are using this EC2-user. Okay, so AMI ID will different for each region. So if you see regions, I have these are the regions available. So for the Northern Virginia, okay, for the Northern Virginia, my AMI ID is 0, 1 like this, ending with 6AE for Amazon Linux machine. Now I'm going to some Mumbai region. In same OS I'm selecting, but AMI ID will be different. Okay, if you see 0B starts with and ends with 5E7. So this is one of the troubleshoot. Whenever you're looking for the AMIs, you should know AMI ID and where it is placed. Means in which region it is placed. Okay, your AMI maybe is sitting in Mumbai region, but you are searching in another region, but it will not be available. Okay, this is some common uh, mistakes we are doing. Okay, and then instance type. Okay, what are the instance types? So we have multiple EC2 instance types. We have based on the based on the availability of CPU, availability of memory, and usage of the price. Okay, so based on this, we have some categories of EC2 instances like T2 nano, T2 micro, T2 small. Like this is T series. Okay, this is T series. You can see here EC2 instance type. So we have R series. Okay, we have R series, Z series, C, like this we have. So around instance types we have. I mean, I will show you in the next in this sometime what are the EC2 instance type we have available. So that I will show you. So some based on the architect, CPU availability, and memory, and for the storage, these are all network throughput. Based on this, we have some categories that we will see in the next class. Okay, or we'll see today only. So, and what is key pair? Now we'll see what is key pair. So key pair is key pair is used to securely connect to your server. Okay, means EC2 mission. It has two keys. Okay, it has two keys. One is public key and one is private key. So public key always stores in the server. Okay, so when you create like this, when you click on the create, it will ask something. Okay, like these details it will ask. I'm giving like dev something and selecting private key format is a .pem. So whatever I have downloaded now, let's see what it is there inside. So this key has that information. Okay, this is in totally encrypted format. This is one of the key. It's nothing but it's a private key. You have downloaded it into your local machine. And private key always, sorry, this is private key and public key always stores in the server. So when you are launching the, sorry, when you are connecting into the server, it should match. Okay, it should match. Means public key and private key should match. If that is matches, then only you are able to log in into the server. So these are the networking settings it will ask. So what is VPC subnets? What is public IP? So these are all we will see in the VPC class. Okay. And what is port? Everything I will explain in the VPC class. That completely networking concept and very interesting. Okay. And storage. So by default, Amazon is giving 8. So if you required something like 18 or something, you can give. So 16 TB is the max for the EBS value. Okay. So it's a root value, guys. It's a root value. Okay. I'll explain what is root value. So volume is the main storage disk. Okay. Nothing but device. Okay. It is attached to your EC2 machine. So it contains all operating system related files and the other information and booting related information. Okay, so that's why the root device is very important. So if you see in your laptop, so C drive. So without C drive, you can't open the or you can't access the machine because the voice related information, everything it stores in the C folder. Like this, the root folder in the Linux. If you I have selected Amazon Linux machine, right? So it's a root device, root value. Okay. If you need, you can also click add new value if you need any other EBS values if you require. For example, this value is I need to use for only for the application purpose. You can use the another EBS value. So for the customer purpose, I'm not adding into the server. Okay. So this is EFS. I mean, this is EFS. We will see about what is S3, what is EFS, what is FXS, everything. Okay. Now, as of now, I'm not taking anything. So in the advanced details, we will see. So giant domain tree, giant domain. So domain is nothing but, for example, google.com is the one domain. So if whenever you log in or join into the server, sorry, whenever you join into the company, so they will. So in advanced details, we have some options like giant domain. Okay, so we have to join the domain like we will see in the Active Directory class. Okay, and IAM instance profile. Why we are using this? What is the advantage if you are using the IAM instance profile? We'll see in the IAM class. Okay, and some other components it will ask. Okay, like some important. What are the important like? There is a user data option. Okay, come here. Yeah, this is a user data. Even though it is optional, it's very important, like very useful. Okay, for example, when I while launching the server itself, I need to run some commands or some shell scripts or whatever. So, for example, I need to launch or install the Apache mission services or any packages. If you want to install, you can use this user data script. Okay, for example, I have some script in handy. Okay, so it will update the server first. Okay, it will install the HTTPD package and it will install the git wget curl zip packages. Okay, and it will enable and starting the HTTPD service. Okay, and it is writing some code as well, like welcome to CloudForce Training Academy and other data it has. Okay, so now if you want to launch number of EC2 missions, you can have to enter the number here. If you require only one, you can. Okay, if you need to install two missions, you can install by changing the number. Okay, as of now I'm keeping like this. Okay, I'm launching the server. So it will take some time. So my server is created. Click here. Okay, so it will go here and click on the actions. Hit the system logs. You can see where it is currently. Currently it is not showing. Let's go to the screenshots. So currently server is still coming up. If you see my status check is still initializing state. Where is status? See system status check and instance status check. Still it is initializing. It should be come OK state. Okay, so when you are launching, it should pass. Okay. So before coming into this OK state, let's see some other options are metadata of the EC2 instance. So this is EC2 instance ID. It's a unique for each server. Okay, and this is public IPv4 address, and this is private p4. So we will see what is public IP and what is private IP maybe in the VPC classes. Okay, what is public DNS? Everything we will see in the VPC class. Okay, so we'll see what is VPC Okay, on which VPC it is installed, which is it is created, everything we are gonna see. Okay, and come here, which AMI ID I have used, AMI ID, this one. Okay, so monitoring as of now it is disabled. We will see monitoring part in CloudWatch time. And the platform is Linux I have used because I have selected Amazon Linux machine. So in the Linux itself, we have like Amazon Linux machine, Red Hat Linux machine, like flavors we have. Okay, so when the system is launched 2 minutes ago, Indian Standard Time. Okay, and some other information like owner. Like owner is nothing but the account number it is showing. Okay, let's see status check and alarms. Still it is initializing. So alarms not yet created. We'll see that is in the CloudWatch time. Okay, so we have to install the CloudWatch. Then it will show the data. Okay, the security. So what is security group? We will see in the VPC class only. So that is completely networking class, guys. Okay, so networking part. So VPC subnet. So what is VPC? What is subnet? What is availability zone? Everything we will see there. And storage. So we have used 8 GB. Okay, we have used 8 GB EBS value and it is attached. Okay, so you can see root device here /dev/xvda. Okay, that is the root device. So without root device, guys, you cannot log in into the server. Okay, so the tags are nothing but just naming convention, or by seeing the server itself you should come to know what is this server. For example, I'm giving the environment details like this. Dev mission. So if it is related to production mission, you can enter as a production like this. So by selecting the tags itself, by looking at the tags itself, you can come to know. Okay, you can come to know which server it is, which environment. You can also see add the owner details. Okay, you can add the mail, cloudforge@gmail.com. Okay, so like this, you can add some tags here. Okay, adding the mandatory is some standards. Okay, so now I'm connecting to the server. It is 3x3 checks is passed. So you know how to connect the server. Okay, in my previous classes I already explained. Okay, I'm connecting it. Open the dev. Downloads folder. Here it is. Show more. Git bash here. So we can look into this. We have to run. So I'm able to connect. If you see in the system log again, it will show some details like login prompt. It will show. So see, it is still SSH key is passed. Okay, like this we will see. So logs everything what it is installed. If you see, it's a backend, guys. So it will install some packages. It came now. So I'm logging into the server. Okay, one server is logged in, and that is EC2-user. Okay, load average you can see. So we have installed the HTTP package, right, while launching the server using the user data script. So we will see whether service is running or not. So to see the system service is running or not, this is the command. So systemctl status httpd. If you see, okay, if you see, this is active, means running. Okay, so I have installed httpd package and it is running. Okay, so httpd is a web service. Okay, so whether it is working or not, let's see. So it's working. Okay, this is the content I have passed here. Okay, so in the browser, it is working or not, you have to see how. Means we need to change the means we have to allow the port numbers in the security groups. Okay, HTTPD works on port number 80 or port number 443. Okay, so what is port? Everything we'll see in the VPC class only, guys, because it's completely networking concept. Okay, so to modify the or you have to allow the port numbers in the security groups, select the instance and go to securities and click on the security groups. Okay, this is the, as of now only SSH. So SSH is secure shell, works on port number 22. It is using to connect Linux machines. Okay, so when you are connecting through git bash or putty or mobile extreme, you have to allow the port number 22. Now I'm editing it, inbound rules. Okay, so we'll see what is inbound rules, outbound rules, everything in the VPC class only. So as of now I'm allowing all traffic. Okay, from 0.0.0/0. We'll see what is that as well. So this means from anywhere. So if you allow this range, this IP range, okay, means that server or that particular resource can access from anywhere. Okay, I'm saving the rule. Now take the public IP. Taking the incognito HTTP. Oh, sorry. HTTP. See, this is the data I have passed. If you see in the server, okay, EC2 user data executed successfully. Okay, EC2 user data script executed successfully. Welcome to CloudForge Academy. Welcome to CloudForge Academy. The instance has configured automatically using the EC2 user data. Okay, so hostname, IP address, everything it is showing here along with the date. So whatever the code I have passed while while launching the EC2 mission using the user data, same thing it is showing here. Means user data we can use like this. Okay, so we have seen how to launch the EC2 instance, EC2 dashboard, like EC2 instance ID, state, status, okay, public IP, VPC, and how to connect through git bash. Those we have seen, and some public like Linux commands we have in the Linux sessions we have already. Okay, those we have uploaded in our YouTube channel. Please go through that. Okay, now go to the EC2 console. You can see EC2 instance step that I will explain in some time. You can see any other option we have to explain. Okay, yeah. To the document here. Let's see how to start, stop, reboot, or terminate the instance. Okay. So for example, I need to stop the instance. Just select the instance. Okay. Click on the instance state. You can see the options here. Okay. You can stop it. You can reboot it. You can terminate. Terminate means delete. It can't come back again. Okay. It can come, I means you can't use again. So if you stop it, you can start it again. If you reboot means stop and start. Okay. So terminate means completely permanently we are deleting. Okay. So like this, you can see, you can just click on it. So if you see the stop permission, the start instance is elevated, that option. Okay. Now we can see, we can stop it like this. If you see the status, successfully initiated stopping of server, that instance ID. So it is in stopping state. So like this, within fraction of minutes, you can start and stop the mission. Okay, even though reboot as well. Okay, so we will see another options. So let me start it. This one, second one. So it came to running state. We will see some important options also here. So click on the actions. Go to instance settings. Here you can see attach to auto scaling group, change stop protection, terminate production, shutdown behavior, auto recovery behavior. Like this, we have some options we here. Okay, auto scaling group we will see in the auto scaling group part. Stop protection and terminate protection. So, for example, I'm taking the termination protection means I have enabling. Okay, it is in running state. So I have enabled the termination protection is enabled successfully. Okay, now I'm terminating it. You can see here fail to terminate an instance. Okay, because we have enabled the termination protection. So if the person or accidentally if you enable this one, we can't delete or terminate accidentally as well. Okay, so it can protect our server from the termination. Okay, and some other topic like networking we'll see. So what is network interface, those are we will see in the later. So what is elastic IP, I will see, I will check now. Okay. And security group, if you need to change the security group or if you need to modify this security group, okay, we can check here and modify the IAM role, that I will show you in the IAM part. Okay, Amazon mission image and templates we'll see. So I have this server. Okay, I have this server. Okay, consider some my application is running on this server. Okay, my application is running on this server. I need same kind of this server. Okay, same kind of this server. So I can take or else I'm going to change the version in the next week or tomorrow or next 1 hour or 2 hour. I'm just taking the backup of current mission. For example, the next version, if it is not worked properly, I can relaunch using these images. Okay, for example, okay, I'm creating the image. Okay, I'm creating image, nothing but I'm taking the backup from the existing mission. Okay, test on cloud one, any name you can give backup. Okay, reboot is not required. Okay, I have only root device as of now. Otherwise, you can also, if you need add to now, you can add now. Okay, I'm creating it. It will take some time to come. Okay, so I'm creating the AMI, nothing but OS from the existing server. Okay, so using this, once it is available, it is status is pending, it will come to available. Once it is available, you can launch the instance from the AMI. So whatever the data is present in this server, so automatically it will come if you use this AMI ID. Okay, it's a very useful one. Okay, it's a kind of backup, or if you need same kind of server, one more, like, you can use this one. So these taking the backups, everything is comes under cost optimization part. Like it will take some, I mean, cost. Okay, so we will also see cost optimization class. Okay, but not now. We have the bill should be entered maybe in this after few classes. Once the bill is generated, we'll see what actions we need to take care on the those cost details as a part of cost optimization. Okay, like this we can create the backups, nothing but images. Okay, so monitoring we'll see later. So one more topic is, so AMIs we know. So volumes. So volumes is nothing but it's a storage, guys. It's a storage. So these volumes also called as EBS, Elastic Block Store. It's a virtual hard disk that connect or attached to your EC2 machines. Okay. So consider your laptop is a server. You have C drive, D drive, nothing but hard disk. Okay, those are called as a EBS volumes. Okay, so using this EBS volumes, you can store operating system like Amazon machine images, okay, like OSS, application related information, databases, any files, logs, backups, data, anything you can store in the EBS values. But the maximum value is 16 TB. Okay, you can create multiple volumes and attach to your machine. But if you are attaching, if you are creating the EBS volume now, for example, I'm taking 11 GB of data. I'm taking, so IOPS will see. These are other options we'll see in the EBS classes only. Okay, so I'm creating value. So whenever you created the value, you have make sure you have to see where it is located. Okay. Mm, I'm refreshing. It is showing 3. Okay. So if you see my EBS volume is present in US East 1. So if you need to attach this one, okay, if you need to attach this one to the server also should be in US East 1A only. Okay. So if you see the status value in use, okay, states, okay, in use and available. Means in use means it is already attached to the server. Available means it is not attached to any of the server. You can see here. Okay. So this value, first value is attached to the server. Okay, as /dev/sda1. It's a root device. Okay, and this one also attached to this server. Okay, so but this is available. You can use to or you can attach to which server? Only this one. Why? Because my server is launched in 1A. You can see availability zone 1A. Yes, is 1A. Okay, so my EBS volume also present in 1A, so I can attach to this server only. I cannot attach to this one. Okay, let's see. Go to the actions. I have selected modify the value. Sorry, attach the value. If you see, only it is showing 1 because in that availability zone, it is showing only 1. Let's see. See, /dev/sda1 is already in use. I'm selecting as a SDB. I'm attaching. I'm going to the server. If you see storage, here I can see 2 values it is attached. Okay, 2 values it is attached. So like this we can use the values. We will see more. Okay, what is different types of values? What is IOPS? So what is throughput? So everything we will see in the EBS classes. Okay, so we have also snapshot. Snapshot also is also nothing but the backup. Okay, What is screenshot? At a time you are taking the one screenshot means that particular moment you are capturing, same as snapshot. Okay, so instance snapshot or volume snapshot you can take. Okay, so like this you can take, just creating the snapshot. So particular, for example, in that particular value, I have a lot of information which is very required or critical. Okay, I need those as a backup before I'm going to execute any activity. So I'm taking as a snapshot on particular snapshot value. So I have created. So let it come. Okay. Once it is completed, you can also create EBS values using these snapshots. Okay, I have selected this snapshot. You can see create value from this snapshot. I am creating it. Okay, some 15 GB. You can also extend now. So 1 year availability zone I am selecting. Any availability zone you can select. So value is created. Value is created. Once it is status check. Let's see. Available state it is came. Okay, you can attach to the where it is this value. Now it is 4. This one. Now this one is attached. No. 1 year. Now go to attach the value. It will show again. This server device name you have to select one SDC. So otherwise we will come. Okay. Selecting the EC2 machine. Now let's see storage. 3 volumes should be the. Just refreshing the page. See, 3 it is there. Okay. Like this, you can use the volumes and snapshots. And now, what is elastic IP? We will see now. So I have two servers. So first one, if you remember, I have used at the starting of the video or session, I have used this machine. If you remember, my public machine IP is this one. Okay, 54, 88, 82, 168, 168. Now I'm stopping. Sorry, I'm starting. If you see, public IP is for this mission 3.80.105.233 means public IP is changed. So whenever you stop and started, whenever you stop and started the server, the public IP will change. Okay, the public IP will change. So to make it as static, okay, I don't want to change every time when I rebooting or when I stop and start. I don't want to change it. Okay, for the time we can use elastic IP. So I'm allocating some elastic IP 1A. I'm creating some elastic IP allocated. I'm selecting this one, associate IP to the instance. Both are running right. Okay, I'm selecting 9. Okay, let's copy this one. Private IP. Okay. So I'm going and easily instance. I'm selecting which one I have chosen. 1A. So this one, first one. So I'm just refreshing the page. I'm selecting. If you see, this one is changed. Means I'm using the elastic IP. Okay. What is elastic IP address? 107.21.60.61. Same it is applied to the particular machine. Now I'm stopping. So my server is stopped. So I'm starting it again. If you see, my public IP not changed. Refresh. Selecting. Still same. Okay. So if you use the elastic IP, public IP will not change even if you stop and started the server. Okay. That's the main advantage of elastic IPs. And there is an interesting scenario in the elastic concept. So just I have created one more. Let's create one more. So I have two IPs now. If you see, this is associated to some instance. Sorry, and this instance is not associated with any resource. Okay, either any DNS record or any instance ID or any networking interfaces. Okay, so it is not associated. I will charge. Okay, means AWS will charge for this one, which is not associated to any resource. For this one, it's a free of cost. You don't get any charge. So means once you created the elastic if that is used, means it is associated to any resource, you will not get charge. If you are not used, okay, just simply created and leave it as a blank, you will get charge. So these are some basic important concepts about EC2. Okay, we will also see EC2 instance type. What is the reserved instances? Okay, we will see in the next session. See you in the next session, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to CloudForge Training Institute for more AWS, Linux, DevOps, and AI tutorials.